So here is the Pemdas rule. I know that you're done with this topic, but I found out that you committed errors in evaluating expressions with more than two or more operations using Pemdas rule. So this time we will not only use Pemdas rule, but we will also use the hierarchy of operations by Amis 2011. But I will I will review first, or we will review first, the Pemdas rule. First is, if there are expressions in the parentheses or in grouping symbols, do them first. Okay, that is important. Okay, evaluate first the expressions inside the parentheses. Next is, the next step is do all the exponents. So after you evaluate or solve the expressions inside the parentheses, then that's the time for you to do the exponents. Then the third step is multiply or divide in order from left to right. Remember that multiplication and division in the order of operation has the same level of priority. So it means that if division comes first, then you should solve first, or you should divide first. Then if multiplication comes first, then you should multiply first. So you should not only remember the mnemonics or memorize the mnemonics, because this M and D can interchange. Okay, division, sometimes division comes first before multiplication. Next is add or subtract in order from left to right. So the same in multiplication and division. So not all the time you should add first before you subtract, because these two operations have the same level of priority. So in case that subtraction comes first before addition, then you should subtract first before you add. If addition comes first before subtraction, then add first. Again, addition and subtraction can interchange. So that is the Pemdas rule. So aside from the Pemdas rule, so we will incorporate the hierarchy of operators triangle by Jerry Amis 2011. So he used this hierarchy of operators triangle in his study. So I will explain it to you. Okay, of course, since there is no parenthesis in this triangle, you should evaluate first all the expressions inside the parentheses. Then now let's proceed to the top. Okay, the top priority is powers or exponents. So you should do first all the exponents or powers. Then the next level is multiply and divide. So you can see that multiplication and division, okay, lies on the same level, because these two operations, okay, have the same level of priority. So that is multiplication and division. Next is addition and subtractions lies in the same level. So meaning to say, these two operations have the same level of priority. So that is the hierarchy of operators triangle by Jerry Amis 2011. So let's start with this expression, 22 minus 4 plus 12. So we will solve it in two ways. First is, okay, this one, 22 minus 4 plus 12. So we've said a while ago that addition and subtraction have the same level of priority. So it means that, okay, so in this case, since subtraction comes first before addition, then we should subtract first. So 22 minus 4, the answer is 18. Okay. So that is the first step. Then after you subtract, then that's time for you to add plus 12. So plus 12. So 22 minus 4, that's 18. Then plus 12. So the answer is 30. Next is, what if we will follow, okay, that what if we will add first before we subtract? So 22 minus 4 plus 12. So 4 plus 12, the answer is 16. Minus 22. 16 minus 22, the answer is 6. Okay. So you can see the difference in answer. This one is 30 and this one is 6. And this solution is wrong. As I've said a while ago, that addition and subtraction have the same level of priority. So in case that subtraction comes first addition, then you should subtract first, just like what we did in solution 1. Then after I'm subtracting, then that's the time for you to add. Why this is wrong? Because you literally follow the Pemdas rule. Okay? You subtract first, you add first, because in the Pemdas rule, okay, addition comes first before subtraction. So as I've said, do not literally memorize the mnemonics for Pemdas. Okay, so this solution is correct and this one is wrong. So next is multiplication and division. So the first solution is 50 divided by 10 times 5. So you can see that division comes first before multiplication. So we will divide first. 50 divided by 10, the answer is 5. Then times 5. 5 times 5, the answer is 25. Next solution, 50 divided by 10 times 5. So if you will multiply first, then the answer is 50 divided by 50. Okay? 10 times 5 is 50. 50. So 50 divided by 50, the answer is 1. So you see the difference in answer. I will repeat. If division comes first before multiplication, then divide first. Then if multiplication comes first before addition, then multiply first. Then solve it from left to right. So you can see here, in our triangle, okay, that they lies on the same level. So the first operation from left to right will be followed. So this solution is wrong and this one is the correct answer. So next example, 7 plus 54 divided by 6 times 7 minus 13. So first is let's check the order of operation: addition, division, multiplication, and subtraction. And in the level of, or in the hierarchy of operators, after parenthesis, power, the next is multiplication and division, which lies on the same level and they have the same level of priority. So you can see here that division comes first before multiplication. So we will evaluate this first, 54 divided by 6. So let's solve. 54 divided by 6, the answer is 9. Then copy this one, 7 plus, then times 7 minus 13. So that's it. Next, check again the level of, check the operations, addition, multiplication, and subtraction. We know that we should evaluate first multiplication. So 9 times 7, the answer is 63. Plus 7, just copy 7 plus, then minus 13. So this is, the expression now. So 7 plus 63 minus 13. So since in this level, addition and subtraction, they lies on the same level and they have the same level of priority. So since addition comes first before subtraction, then we will add first. So 7 plus 63, the answer is 73. Then copy minus 13. Then 73 minus 13, the answer is 57. So 7 plus 54 divided by 6 times 7 minus 13, the answer is 57, or it is equal to 57.